Hey there, welcome back to the Gold and Silver Update, brought to you by the top-rated precious metals company, Goldco. I'm Ron, and as always, thank you so much for joining us today. Now, we have an exciting episode that may just ruffle a few feathers, because we're examining what would happen to the price of gold if Trump is elected president in the upcoming election. But first, let's check out a few headlines about gold and silver you may have missed. This one's from Bloomberg. Gold tops $2,400 as drop in inflation bolsters rate cut optimism. As the experts expect rate cuts in the near future, investors see it as a shining opportunity for gold. And here's one from Forex that claims gold and silver are setting the stage to extend 2024 gains. And how about this one? Goldman sees $2,700 gold on the horizon. I mean, it looks like the recent inflation data is good for gold and silver after all. Now let's get back to the juicy question on everyone's mind. Would a Trump presidency be good for gold? So let's go ahead and dive in. After the first presidential debate, and then we've got a failed assassination attempt on the former president that transpired just a week later. This has certainly rallied many voters to support President Trump. And of course, as always, there's still a lot of time between now and November. But many pundits have expressed the belief that the election is really Trump's to lose. After 4 years under Biden, with high inflation and a lackluster economy, Trump would seem poised to win, right? Trump's lead in the polls has many Trump supporters believing that victory could be on the horizon. And if that victory does in fact come, well, they think Trump will make everything right with the economy. So until then, why is there a need to prepare for the worst? Now, that sounds really like wishful thinking, and it's driven by the need many Americans might have for a political messiah to set things right. But here's why it's wishful thinking. Even if Trump wins, it could be unlikely the U.S. economy won't be out of the danger zone. But before we get into all of that, let's first look at all the economic positives about a potential Trump win. Among the major benefits is that Trump would be expected to renew the Trump tax cuts that he signed into law during his first term. They're set to expire next year, which would raise taxes considerably for most Americans. And then there's the fact that we wouldn't expect Trump to raise taxes on businesses and individuals. Unlike the Biden administration, which has floated significant tax increases and even concerning proposals such as taxes on unrealized capital gains. But while low taxes may be great for taxpayers, that's only one small facet of the economy. And while lower taxes may stimulate spending or investment by individuals and businesses, there are other factors that are certainly at play. I mean, here's what Trump faces. The biggest problem Trump would have in a second term would be the ongoing impact of the federal government's 2020 fiscal stimulus. The Federal Reserve's enabling of that stimulus through additions to its balance sheet were what caused the inflation we've experienced over the past several years. And that inflation hasn't disappeared. I mean, the amount of money created and pushed into the financial system was so massive that we're still feeling its effects. There also might not be much that President Trump can do to prevent the next recession from occurring on his watch. It'll be the result of the 16-plus years of loose monetary policy in the aftermath of the 2008 financial crisis. Trillions of dollars were added to the financial system in the aftermath of the 2008 crisis, and even more was added in 2020. This tsunami of money creation, along with over a decade of near-zero interest rates, makes the pre-2008 too low for too long monetary policy of the late Greenspan era look like nothing. And that's saying a lot. The sheer size of what the Fed has done since 2008 likely has completely distorted the U.S. economy, and it's possible that the end result could make the 2008 recession look like a mild one once all is said and done. Those chickens could very possibly be coming home to roost. Now here's the thing. A great many Trump supporters think that when President Trump takes office, the economy will miraculously turn around due to his policies. But they fail to understand just how the Fed's monetary policy actions cause recessions. And it's certainly possible these same people are so certain in their belief that Trump will save them that they're not doing anything to prepare themselves against the coming recession. They're sitting on their hands, perfectly content to do nothing but wait for Trump to win and fix the economy when he does. Of course, we have two big problems here. The first is that Trump might still not win. The second is that even if Trump wins, he still has to contend with the likelihood of a possible recession. So that risk of recession and doing nothing to protect yourself against that is fraught with risk. Now, there are many people who have already started to try to protect themselves and their financial well-being with precious metals like gold and silver, which have well-earned reputations as safe haven financial assets, stores of value, and inflation hedges. You see, during the aftermath of the 2008 financial crisis, gold tripled in value by 2011, while silver more than quadrupled. And if another recession does strike that is as serious as 2008, history shows us that we may expect markets to drop by 50% or more, just like they did back then. After all, the short but sharp 2020 recession saw 35% losses. So losses of 50% or more for a full-fledged recession or financial crisis could even be conservative. So the question is, are you going to sit idly by and watch your hard-earned savings potentially take a hit? Or will you take steps today to find out how you could protect the money you've worked so hard to save and invest, trying to minimize your potential losses? So if you have tax-advantaged savings in an IRA, 401k, or similar account, you can help protect those assets with gold and silver. A tax-free rollover from a 401k, 403b, TSP, IRA, or similar account to a gold or silver IRA can allow you to use those assets to purchase physical gold and silver coins while still enjoying the benefits of a tax-advantaged IRA account. And if you have cash or cash-like assets, direct cash purchases of gold and silver coins are an option as well. And these can be shipped right to your door. No matter how much gold or silver you want to buy, Goldco has options available to you. They work directly with mints from around the world to source gold and silver coins directly from the mints that produce them, ensuring that the gold and silver you buy is 100% authentic. I mean, with over 6,000 five-star reviews and over $2.5 billion in precious metals placements, Goldco has certainly built up a reputation as one of the best and most trusted gold companies in the country. So if you're looking to protect your financial well-being with precious metals, go ahead and give Goldco a call today to learn more about the gold and silver options that are available to you. Oh, they're also offering a free wealth protection kit to inform you about how gold and silver can help you. All you need to do is simply click on the link below in the description or give Goldco a call to get yours. Well, that's it for today's market update. Now please, don't forget to show us some love with a thumbs up and go ahead and click on that subscribe button. And let us know what you think down in the comments. I mean, who do you think is going to be the next president? And what impact do you think that has on the price of gold? So until our next glittering journey, stay curious and keep shining.